Well, hello students. Today we are here to discuss this topic of management. What is management? It is a term which can conveniently be used, at different places. We manage our household affairs, right? The school where you're studying, there also management is there. Management is all pervasive. It is present almost in all the organization. It is required in almost all the organization. I take the example of your mother at home. A new term. Earlier we used to say that my mother is a housewife. Now we say that my mother is a house manager. That's a new term that has been coined. There is a reason for it. Early in the morning she gets up and she plans that आज खाने में बनना क्या है? क्या बनाना है? That is planning. किसके टिफिन में क्या जाएगा? That is planning. After she has identified कि आज बनेगा क्या, second thing is that what all material do I require to cook what I have planned? What all do I require to cook what I have planned? This is organizing. This is organizing, getting all the material that is required to give my plan a actual shape. Third, she decides आज कौन सी मेड सब्जी काटेगी, ठीक है, कौन सी मेड सफाई करेगी और कौन सी मेड आके कपड़े धोएगी. Right? I have assigned the task, right, of chopping the vegetables, of washing the clothes, of cleaning the house to 3 different maids. Right? I have the appropriate staff to take care of my all the household chores. This is staffing. Directing. Right? I am going to create an atmosphere wherein all 3 of these maids and myself, fine, we work towards the accomplishment of what I have planned. We work towards the accomplishment of the predetermined objectives. मतलब ऐसा environment create करेंगे, खाने वाली खाना बहुत अच्छा बना जाए, which is very tasty, right? My house should be neat and clean by the end of the day. My clothes should be nicely washed, ironed, fine, before everyone comes back home. ठीक है? Last, what am I going to do as a house manager? I'm going to taste the food. ठीक बना है, जैसी मैंने इंस्ट्रक्शंस दी थी, क्या ये वैसा ही है? कपड़े साफ है? Fine. Are they clear of all the stains? What am I doing? I am checking onto my maids that have they done the work as they have been directed? Have they followed the instructions that I had given in the beginning? Are they working towards the accomplishment of the objectives that I had identified at the beginning of the day? So here we are. The entire process of management is right in front of you at your house. Taking from this, I say management can be defined as a process of getting the work done by others. Mind you, getting the work done by others with the aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. Now, 4 important terms in this definition. Process, as I told you, that there is a step-by-step process that your mother has followed during the day to complete this process of management. It's a process which contains steps, right? Secondly, it is a process of getting the work done by others. She did not do it herself. She did not do it herself. She has delegated the work to 3 different maids. I'm continuing with the same example. She has delegated the work to 3 different maids. So it's a process, and it's a process of getting the work done by others. Not doing yourself, but you're getting the work done by others, right? You are involved basically in the process of planning, making plans and setting the objectives and identifying who's going to do what, right? And providing the relevant material which is required to give a practical shape to your plan. Fine. Thereafter, with the aim of achieving your goals, your eyes have to be constantly fixed on the objective. Whatever actions that you are going to undertake, they have to be in pursuance of fulfillment of the organizational objectives which have been identified at the very beginning. Last but not the least, these goals are to be achieved effectively and efficiently. Now, these two terms, effectiveness and efficiency, they play a very important role in the process of management. Now, many people, they think that these are synonyms, but they're actually not. They complement each other, meaning effectiveness has no meaning without efficiency, and efficiency has no meaning without effectiveness. What is the meaning of effectiveness? I have assigned you this job of doing 50 questions as a teacher. I have assigned you this job of doing 50 questions by the end of the day. Right? You have finished 50, you are able to finish these 50 questions by the end of the day. You are able to finish off the assigned job. That is effectiveness. That is effectiveness. But what is efficiency? Efficiency is doing the work correctly and at the minimum possible cost. I repeat, doing the work correctly at the minimum possible cost. So I can say my effectiveness and efficiency, they are two sides of the same coin. They are two sides of the same coin and they are interrelated. Right? We take an example that I send one of the employees of my organization to, let's say, fetch some raw material from the market. Okay? Or let's say to fetch some sweets from the market which have to be distributed amongst the staff. And the market is just about, let's say, about 3 kilometers from the office. Now, there are 3 employees. Fine. Let's say I assign this task to 3 different employees. Employee number 1, he gets up, takes his bicycle, okay, reaches the shop, purchases the mithai and comes back. The next employee hires a cab. He hires a cab, reaches the market, buys the mithai and comes back. The third employee thinks that he'll walk it up, purchase the mithai and come back. Now, out of all these 3 employees, they all have worked effectively. Why? Because they have been able to complete the assigned task. They have been able to buy the mithai and come back to the office. But have they worked efficiently? Have they worked efficiently? चलो सही है, सही मिठाई घर लेकर आए. But minimum possible cost पे किसने किया? जो मेरू कैब बुक कराया, all right, for 3 kilometers, he would add the taxi fare, right? The person who went on foot, okay, he will take at least 20 to 25 minutes to reach to the market, and the same time in coming back to the office. Will he be able to reach within the desired time? No. So basically, the person who took his bicycle, he was the best. He did the wisest thing, right? 3 kilometers just means about 5 minutes or 10 minutes at the max by bicycle, right? 0 cost for petrol. It is only the time that he's taken, and he bought the mithai and came back and delivered the good. So he has done his job effectively and efficiently. So manager has to maintain just the right amount of balance between effectiveness and efficiency. Sometimes it may have to compromise also onto efficiency, right? Because what we are aiming at is, again coming back to the same point, that the product has to be made available to the customer at the right time, at the right place, at the right cost. Failing which, it is going to lose its essence. It is going to lose its essence. So therefore, again, I repeat that management can be defined as a process of getting the work done by others with the aim of achieving organizational goals effectively and efficiently. right? So both effectiveness and efficiency, they complement each other. Neither too much stress has to be laid on effectiveness nor efficiency. There has to be just the right amount of balance between the two. Now coming to that, what are the different steps in the process of management? We said that management is a process. Now, what are the different steps which are to be undertaken in the process of management? First one being planning. Now, what is planning?